One night in Des Moines, not so long ago, the Choral Society was singing, their voices aglow. Preparing their Christmas concert, a harmonious delight, they rehearsed and rehearsed through the chill of the night. Then snowflakes descended and began to swarm. A tempest was brewing, a winter storm took form. The sheet music pages, their notes all in flight, were carried by gusts and were scattered from sight. Jane and Eric, two singers with hearts resolved and bold, in a horse-drawn sleigh their mission unfolds. With laughter and cheer they search all around for melodies lost, waiting to be found. Dominating the skyline above the East Village in Des Moines, the Iowa State Capitol is the hub of our state government. Completed in 1886, it also functions as a museum and an international cultural facility. Its dome rises 274 feet above the ground floor and is covered in 23-karat gold leaf. In 2013, in the House Chamber, the Des Moines Choral Society performed Ben Alloway's The Laureate's Call at the World Food Prize ceremony. With its hilltop position and all the surrounding statuary and armaments, there are lots of places for music to hide. The Greater Des Moines Botanical Gardens are a horticultural showcase, indoors and out. Right now, the Dome and the Gardener's Show House are decked out for the holidays, and the Trellis Cafe is a treat for lunch or a dessert. The gardens feature local musicians outside in the summer, and on Sundays through the winter you can catch their Botanical Blues music series. It's a great center to hold events and learning about plants or enjoying their many classes and workshops. With such a stunning backdrop of flowers and water features, the warmth and ambiance are sure to improve your attitude in the midst of an Iowa winter. Maybe some music blew in with the visitors. The Civic Center of Greater Des Moines is a natural place to find music. As Iowa's largest performing arts theater, it opened in 1979 in the heart of downtown. It's not just the home of the Des Moines Symphony, it represents the birth of the Des Moines Choral Society. Back in 1979, Drake music professor Marion Hall assembled a 250-member chorus to perform Beethoven's Ninth with the Des Moines Symphony at its inaugural concert in the new facility. They've been back many times to perform with the symphony for large choral works. Harking back to that original performance, the singers joined the symphony in April 2021 to perform Beethoven's Ninth again. The Hall of Laureates is home of the Norman E. Borlaug World Food Prize Foundation. From 1903 through 2006, the building housed the Des Moines Public Library. Through the vision of a group of public and private sponsors, the grand old building was preserved and restored, providing a stunning space for both a museum and event and educational spaces. Plus, the formal gardens on the west side provide a quiet haven to all comers, and possibly a place to find lost music. Gray's Lake and Waterworks Park share the flatlands south of downtown with wide open spaces for a variety of outdoor activities, including a new performance space and amphitheater. Several Choral Society performances for the Sing-A-Thon, including this year, have taken place in the acoustically reverberant glowing tunnel under Fleur Drive. The new Lauritsen Amphitheater hosts outdoor music performances 3 seasons of the year, and the new multimedia sculpture River Constellation features both sound and light, a great place to look for lost music. Sledding down Grand Avenue, we pass by Temple B'nai Jeshurun, completed in 1932, home to a Reformed Jewish congregation. The Choral Society was privileged to perform in this beautiful space in 1999 with the concert Endings and Beginnings, under the baton of Janet Davis. The Des Moines Art Center is a great place to search for lost music, with 3 different wings, plus the outdoor gardens and sculptures. The original Art Nouveau style of the main building, designed by Eliel Saarinen, is complemented by 1968 Modernist wing by I.M. Pei, and a third wing designed by Richard Meyer. Overall, it's a stunning space for quiet contemplation of modern and contemporary art and films, and it's always free admission. Papa John Sculpture Park dominates the west side of downtown Des Moines, covering 4 acres between Grand Avenue and Locust, and is home to over 30 massive sculptures. The most photographed sculpture in the collection is Nomad by Jaume Plensa. Could that be some sheet music hiding in the lattice work? Hoyt Sherman Place, just a little northwest of downtown, is an interesting treasure, and with recent renovations to its theater, it is recognized as a favored venue for acoustic performances, so naturally it's a place to look for lost music. It was built as a society showpiece home in 1877 by Hoyt Sherman, a wealthy businessman and lawmaker, one of several Sherman brothers of renown in that age. In its history, the home also served as a hospital at the turn of the century, and later as a repository for art after it was acquired by the Des Moines Women's Club. The theater wing dates to 1923, and the Choral Society sang there as part of the world premiere performance of Kathy Lesser Mansfield's opera Sparks Fly Upward in 2008. The Des Moines Community Playhouse is one of the 6 oldest theaters in the United States. In 1953, the Playhouse moved to the former Roosevelt Movie Theater on 42nd Street, and today includes a new facade and atrium, as well as the Kate Goldman Theater for children's productions, attended by over 55,000 people each year. In May 2021, the Choral Society, after a year without rehearsing or performing, sang a gospel music concert in the John Viers Theater, along with Roosevelt High School's Bridges to Harmony, led by guest conductor Devin Steve. St. Ambrose Cathedral, the seat of the Diocese of Des Moines, was completed in 1891 in a Romanesque revival style. Its sumptuous use of marble and large open expanse have made it the ideal location for unamplified choral voices, and as a result, it has been the home for the Choral Society's Christmas and Masterworks concerts for over 20 years. With determination and a joyous refrain, they reclaim the music, no efforts in vain, returning triumphantly to the choir's delight. With recovered songs, the concert takes flight. Now in Des Moines' winter, a tale is spun of perseverance and music won.